everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are around the globe today. Sunday, March 23rd, 2025. We have another Hero webinar. This is what we do every Sunday. We are here, we are family, we are global, and we have a very great topic today. Let us dream big together. That's our topic of today. Before we start, you guys all know we are a global family, we are a movement, and what goes one to one goes on to everybody in our family. We have our sister Julie Pierre that the Dora have been getting a little challenging, health challenging, and we've been asking for help, because that's what we do as humanitarian, as the people that they want to come together to help each other. We are pleading for any person that have a good heart to give something, whatever, small is not small. Whatever it is going to help her, it's going to go a long way. And we have two little videos that we're going to play at this moment. Please pay attention, and anything you donate for our sister Julie Pierre, Dora, Chloe, is going to go a long way. Thank you so much. Mino, can you please play the video?
For too long, we've seen people chase online business dreams that end in disappointment. Multi-level marketing.
Hello everyone, my name is Julie Pierre, and I'm reaching out with a mother's heartfelt plea. My beautiful and vibrant daughter, Chloe, just 26 years old, has been diagnosed with a massive brain cyst. It has severely affected her speech, vision, and ability to walk. She urgently needs life-saving surgery overseas as soon as possible. We are asking for your prayers and support during this difficult time. Any donation, no matter the amount, will help us get her the care she desperately needs. If you can contribute, donations can be made through PayPal, julianapierre17@gmail.com, or thank you for your kindness and generosity. May you be blessed in return. Julie Pierre.
Thank you, Sister Mino. We have another little video that is going to be playing by our brother Collins Mana. Please, you guys should pay attention. It's very important. Thank you, Collins. Over to you.
Marcian, were you wanting me to play a different video?
No, Collins have a video that he's going to play. Collins, you are muted if you are talking to us.
So let me share my screen now. I'm just sharing. Okay. So. Can you guys see my screen? Okay.
An inspiring encounter from Bob Takusi. A peaceful evening in our Cameroonian home. A lady joined us, prayerful, warm, and full of grace. As we prepared to say goodbye, she paused and asked us to pray. But before she did, she shared something unexpected. She said, "I see a revelation. You're standing at a door beside a man of Middle Eastern descent. The door is opening to the world. What awaits you and others is beyond imagination. It will happen within 3 months." She had no idea who we were, yet she spoke with divine clarity. I smiled and affirmed her vision. Yes, it's true. We are on the verge of something historic. Guided by faith and led by our founder, Ash Mufare, we are ready to open that door together. May God bless us all.
That show up just at the end of that video.
Wow. Go ahead, brother. We give you the opportunity to say something because you know you are at the airport somewhere in the transit right now. Can you please say something before we continue? We don't want to lose you.
Yes. I just remembered I'm actually around the airport going to check in now. Greetings to everyone. I'm right here in Douala, about to check in to head to Washington. Just want to tell you guys that I love you all. That message is surreal and as it is real. Trust me, we are at a historic moment within our company, and something big, I believe, is about to happen. That's all what I'm going to say. I love you guys, and I'll just stay mute.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you even more than you love yourself. And this
For
is
now.
what we're talking about, guys. We're talking about this company. That's why we are asking everybody, let us dream big together, because something big is coming, something big is on the way, and this is real. Oh, I'm so happy I'm seeing my sister come for here. So, so before we start today, we all see the video of our sister Chloe, and please, any donation, and you can always donate at Chris Johnson YouTube channel. Chris Johnson and Marty, the guy will have a live video every morning. So any donation is going to go a long way to help this family. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Bob. Thank you, Minu, for the video. Now, today is Sunday, like I said, we have our brother Mark Ellis in the house. He's always ready to give us something and to tell us where we're going and how excited it's been. This is a long journey. This is a good moment for us. I'm going to ask my brother Mike Ellis to say something about just dreaming big, and let us dream and dream big together. Mark Ellis, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Marcian. Yeah, that was a nice little video that you showed earlier, Collins. And dream big. It really is it's a large subject. When you listen to Mr. Mufara, he's always telling us you need to dream bigger. And when I listen to Mr. Mufara, when I listen to Bob's video that he just did, the question that comes into my mind is how and when. And when I start to think about dream bigger, and I talk to the individuals that are listening right now, if you're on and you're listening, maybe you've been with us for a while and you've listened to Mr. Mufara and he tells us to dream bigger. It's a big deal. It really is. And what I want to tell you to start with is you really need to protect your vision and your dream. And when I talk about that, what I'm talking about is how other people perceive you and what you're thinking, what your vision is, what your dream is. And all of our dreams are bigger, or all of our dreams are different. Some are very, very big. Some are just, to you, maybe it's massive. But whatever dream you have to protect that vision. You have to protect that dream. It really is precious and it really has tremendous value. And when you get out into your little universe and you talk to your family and you talk to your friends, you have to understand when you're projecting your dream on them, they can only go so far as they're at. And most people, they're not where you're at. You have the heart of a champion. How do I know that? Because you're here. There is a little ember in there that knows you can do better than what you've done in the past. You can do things that are extraordinary, that have never been done before, maybe in your community. I know you have that heart of a winner, but when you talk to people, you have to understand they're only going to go to their level. That's as far as they're going to go. And they might come at you and say, I really love what you're talking about, but you really need to scale it down a little bit. You've done this before, you've failed before, and you know how tragic that was in your life not to be able to do the things you want to do. And you're going to hear things like that. And these individuals, it's not that they don't want you to win. It's not that they're trying to hurt you in any way or there's any malice there. It's just who they are. They really don't care what you do or how you do it. They're concentrated on their life, and they're only going to go as far as their mind will take them. And most people, they're satisfied with where they're at for now. And they're not going to go that extra step where you're going. So you really have to be careful, because when you talk to these individuals, and again, it's not that they're doing this on purpose, but when you talk to these individuals, they are going to bring you down. I can guarantee it. And when that happens with your dream, with your vision, all of a sudden you're going, well, maybe they're right. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I'm not the brightest bulb in the room. Maybe I don't talk well enough. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. All the maybes will come at you. And all of a sudden you start to get beat down, and your dream and your vision starts to shrink. And sometimes it disappears, which is really, really sad. Why am I talking about this right now? Because this is a critical place in terms of your dream, in terms of the reality that's coming at you very, very quickly. And if you let the negatives get you down, you might get to a place where it just evaporates and you no longer have it anymore. We don't want that to happen to you. When I start to thinking about dreaming, when you think about dreaming, there has to be action involved with your dream, right? And right now, when we think about what Mr. Mufara is doing, what the company is doing, and we think about, well, what can I do? There's not a whole hell of a lot you can do right now, because Mr. Mufara hasn't come out and shared with us those things that he's going to be unrolling to each and every one of us. The one thing you can do is protect your dream, protect your vision. You absolutely have to do that. And then I'm going to give you a little bit about what's coming, the reasons why you want to protect that dream, that vision. When we think about Mr. Mufara, his vision has not changed. He wants to come on, he wants to turn that 97% around that fail online and make that 90% successful. That's you and me. And when we think about that, he is doing things today as he unrolls what he's going to be doing to us very, very soon. He's going to unroll all the products, all the tools we need to be able to come online and actually develop an online income. And when we talk about those things, they're all going to be integrated. They're all going to work together. And that digital transformation that we're all going to go for will work for you. It's really, really important to understand what Mr. Mufara is doing for each and every one of us, even though today there's not much we can do until we see what Mr. Mufara has for us. I can tell you it's going to be extraordinary. And as you come on and look at what Mr. Mufara is bringing to the table, not only are you going to be able to dream the dream you've had maybe for a very, very long time. Maybe it's 200 a month. Maybe it's 500 a month. Maybe it's, and obviously right now we're talking about what you can make, what you can generate online. Maybe it's 10,000 a month. Who knows? But as Mr. Mufara unrolls this, you're going to see that your dream, maybe it's not as big as you thought. Maybe you need to start dreaming a little bit bigger, because Mr. Mufara is starting to show you how all of these tools, how all of these products will impact your life and your business that you'll have with Mr. Mufara as we roll forward. So when we start talking about dreams, and I know everybody here is going to have a different take on it, it's really, really important. Protect your dream. It is such a valuable thing you have right now. Protect that vision you have, because as Mr. Mufara comes out and unrolls what he's going to be unrolling, you're going to see that the dreams you have, the vision you have, they are a reality now. So my advice today, protect the dream, protect the vision, be careful who you talk to, because they're not at your level yet. Now, here's what I'll end with this, and then I'll turn it back over to whomever, Minnow or whoever wants to take it, Marcy Ann. As you, I kind of lost my train of thought. That's okay. As you protect that dream, as you protect that vision, as you start to understand that you're going to be able to grow that vision to places where you've never been before, understand that when Mr. Mufara comes out, and we're not that far away, and that's why it's so critical today. I don't know when Mr. Mufara is going to come out with what he's going to come out with. I don't know. I don't think anybody else here knows. What I do know, he is anxious to get this ball rolling, and he wants to do it as quickly as he can. I believe on the tech side, on the corporate side, I think everything's pretty much done. He's ready to roll this thing out. And that's why this is so critical. There will be people out there that will try and take your dream away from you. Don't let them. Keep your dream, keep your vision. And then keep in mind that this thing is going to be happening very, very quickly. I don't know if it's going to be a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be much longer than that. Mr. Mufara told us that within 6 months, he thought this thing would be rolling. Well, we're well on our way to that point in time. So as you think about your dream, as you think about your vision, hold on to it very, very tight. It has tremendous value, guys. And I can tell you very, very quickly, you're going to see that your dreams, as big as they might be to you, they're not quite big enough, and you can start dreaming bigger. I do want to get into the numbers a little bit, and it'll give you an idea of how your dream is going to come into fruition. And I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that later on. But the numbers are really, they're really, really good. And as you think about them and ponder them, and you'll be able to work these out for yourself, you're going to find that you're probably in the best position in your life today because of what Mr. Mufara is coming, because of what the numbers look like, because of what the markets look like. I'll turn it back over to you, Marcianne, and I'll do that later. We'll let everybody come in and talk about the big dream. Marcianne, go ahead.
Wow, thank you, Brother Mark. What a great introduction. You have said you open it wide and a lot of things that we can take from there and go anywhere. You talk about a dream big is a very large topic. We have to think about the vision, protect our vision, protect our dream, the value that we have, and the reality is we're going to have a lot of things, and we have to choose who to talk to because we are not thinking the same way. And this is such a great topic. I'm glad that you open it wise, and everybody will take from there and we can go. But we have our brother. We know when we talk about dream, he is someone that can tell us this better than any other person. He does that every morning. He's been telling us that something big, something good, something great is on the way. And he believes on this dream so much. He believes on this company so much. Brahmachi, once again, can you please tell us something about dream or add more of what Mark Ellis just told us, please?
Well, I'll probably be right in line with Mike because we've chatted about these type of things for 15 years or so. Mike is right. I mean, it depends on who you're talking to. All of us here that's watching or in this business, we march to a different drummer. We think different. We do things different than even some of our family members. I get it. I have always been the person in my family, from siblings to mother, father. I believed if you can dream it, you can have it or achieve it. I believed the possibilities are unlimited. The problem is the world around me as I was growing wasn't in the same drummer beat as I was in most cases. And that happened when we got online and we were working together. I automatically assumed, there's no reason why if we put a little effort in, we can't all win and dream bigger together. I found out the hard way that it's not the case. You can dream big, you can make things happen, but the way things were set up is about 1 or 2% get to live that dream that they were dreaming about. And I just thought that I can't see why that would have to be the way. And I kept the faith. I always thought somebody somewhere will do it, will make it happen from the top down, because no matter how good you are, or however big your dream is, if you don't have the platform or the way to initiate it, because it takes effort, it's just a hope. It's not a dream, it's a hope. You hope it happens. We're way past hope. We're on a platform where dreams are going to become a reality. And why is that? Well, Mr. Mufara, who lived his dreams, he did very well online, him and his wife. They were one of the 2%. But the thing that was really a blessing to all of us is Ash's main dream was to help people live their dream. And he realized that all these companies that are out there are kind of rigged against everyone, the average person. We have people here that maybe can't market, or they got their own skills, and some people have others, and some. But there's a unique set of skills in online business that takes time and it takes money. And I was telling somebody I said that on my live today. When you go online to make money, you're not going there thinking, I need $25,000 to learn how to make money. And that is a big shock. And that's probably pretty close to it. About 25 grand and time and patience. And after all that, even after all that, if the company you're in doesn't feel the same way you do individually, then you're going to be 1 or 2% that win. 97, 98% will not win. Along comes Ask Mufara. He did all these businesses. He marketed many businesses. He built little side businesses to help people that were in certain businesses succeed. And all said and done, when he walked away from this industry for 6 months, he said, I need to be doing something. And the only way it'll be done the way it needs to be done is if I do it myself. So he made the ultimate dream catching machine. And he said, I'm going to build a business that everybody can be the skill level of a 1 or 2%. And then I'm going to build a platform that's unlimited in value, in income, in streams of income, so that not one, not two, but anyone who says yes and is willing to put in the effort, very little effort, because the company does about 98% of the work, you can live your dream. And we can live our dreams together. I believe because the industry is set up to where you tell people, if you're a so-called guru, you're doing great, you're going to do fine, you keep up the good work, Johnny, but in reality, you know Johnny doesn't have a chance. It kind of hurts you in your core. And how can you really be that person that you want to be, knowing that you have a little bit of deceit of telling something they can have when they can't? And I see a company that everyone can have. And they can have unlimited. Will it happen the same for everybody at the same speed? No. But the gift is, it's going to happen. And we're going to be able to share it together. That's a big one. This title is huge. Living your dreams together. I know in a few months or a few years, we travel around the world, which we will be, meeting all of us that we only see on camera and starting to see people living their dreams. But guess what? In the full room of everyone, you have one big thing in common. You're all living your dreams. You all can share the great things that happened. Not just one person stand in the room and say, I got my yacht, here's my big house, I've got this, I've got that. And you just sit there starry-eyed going, I wish it was me. When the reality will be, everybody will be on that same trip of living their dream. And I think that's probably one of the most powerful things in this company is the gift of, instead of us talking to each other, encouraging misconceptions, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. When I tell people it's unlimited, you can have what you want. You deserve what you think most people don't realize they deserve it. If you're here on purpose. You're not here by an accident. Nobody here is here because, oh, I just accidentally joined. No. The only thing that's definite is the ones that said no. That was a definite. No, I don't want to do it. Okay. That's why you are who you are, and that's why they are who they are, even if it's a family member. But we are blessed. We're all going to live our dreams together and be able to share that with others. Why do we talk so much? Why does Marcianne dance so much? Why does I chat so much is because we know something you don't know. And we're going to share it with you. That's it. We know something you don't know. And like, trust me, when it launches and months go by and you're in a room, and I don't care if you're Vincent, Minnow, Francine, or Marcianne, or Mike Ellis, you may not be around all of us, but when you walk in, people are going to look at you and say, I don't know what that lady has, but I want some. And that's what that's the gift of living your dream. That's all I have.
Wow. This webinar is getting very, very interesting. Thank you, Bramari. And it's so overwhelmed. And I have one thing that I'm getting here together. Together is the key here today. The dream and having it together. You know, our brother Marty said a lot of things, but I'm going to stick on that togetherness and the value that we are going to give art. And that's what is going to make this company the difference between other companies around the globe, because we are moving together and no one will be left behind. Not only that we are going to move together, it's going to be unlimited. Unlimited, it means you choose. You limit yourself wherever you want. Nobody is telling you this is where you stop. It means there's no level. Everybody is equal and you can go as far as you want. And for everybody that they are listening to us right now, we are on a lot of YouTube channel. We're talking about a company that will come to the world very soon. It's a digital company based with artificial intelligence with heart that this company is going to give to the world very soon. So if you are listening to us and you're going to be interested, of course, please kindly leave a message in any of the YouTube channel that you are looking now, and they will get back to you. And we believe that you're not going to regret it. You're going to love it. This is a great company. This is where we're going, and we are moving together. Talking about moving together, and I know that our OTEC Pro are one of the people that from day one, they try to move together with us, everyone. I'm going to call one of them, and I'm going to start from my brother, Vincent Ete. After Vincent Ete, I'm going to go back to Angie, so Angie, get ready. Vincent, please, can you tell us on your own way how dreaming big and moving together is going to help us in this company and why you want to do that so badly? Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Sister Machine. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday today. So it's also a good pleasure to be here every Sunday for this great webinar, working for this great company as well. So thank you again for all of us to be here. And those also are listening to us. Thank you for your time as well. So thanks to Marty and Mark for this great speak as well, because of what they said earlier. I'm trying to add also a little ingredient to what they said, because we have to think great. And also this big company also is a great. So what Mr. Ash is doing is it's big thing that is doing for us. So the foundation of this company also is about humanitarian. So it's thinking about humanity. So how we can help also humanity. So it's also a very great thing that is thinking, even in the top of all the technology that is bringing together, because today when we're talking about technology, we're talking about digital transformation is there, digital workplace is doing that as well. When you talk about even security, cyber security, that's also one of the big topic that is affecting technology company, and Mr. Ash is very aware of that, and then is working also on that as well. So it's a great thing. When you talk about also about data protection and privacy, is also aware of that, how to protect the data so that the data is not leaked to the bad people in the bad hand. So he's also aware of those system, everything, aware of our great technology today. Is also aware of what is doing. And then the base also of the technology that is always working on is artificial intelligence. So this is a great topic that everywhere, every company, even the government of every nation, now they are talking about that. So the person who's going to boost this thing, he will have the world. And then this is what Mr. Ash is going to do. And then he's going to hold the internet. So when he said we're going to host the internet, it's not a joke. It's not something that is trying to make a thing and people will be happy to listen to this. No, it's real. It's going to do that. That's what will make that company great and big and different from others company as well. We don't say that the other company, they don't have what it's doing, but what it's doing is based on artificial intelligence. The foundation is embedded with artificial intelligence. That make it different from others. And then also women rights that is also thinking, helping women, helping our neighbors, helping other people. Like why we are here today, we are a family. We haven't seen so no most of the what we are doing here. Many companies are there outside there. They don't do that. So we are family here every week, every day. Like Matty and so many guys, Andy, Collins, they are all doing webinars also every single day. So how many people are doing outside there and doing what they are doing there? Not many. So this is also part of this great company. That's also make the difference where we are different than other people. So it's very important. Like Mr. Ash saying, we know only maybe 2% or maybe maximum 5% of what is coming. So it's telling me that what is coming is bigger, because what I know also when I go outside of the company and the technology is bigger and then it's great. Is it not even everything I know? I know very little. More I know maybe is 5%. And then what I know is part also of what is today, the topic of technology today. Every aspect of technology that people are talking, government, police, everywhere, Mr. Ash is working on that. So there's no topic that is also in our world today that is not saying and then is not working on it. So he's working on it. Also, family, we are here. We are also working background, doing a great job as well. So what we are doing is not also small, it's a big job and then a great job. So together, we should keep working together. We should keep coming together. We should keep doing the great job that we are doing. That make us big and that will make us different than other people. What we are doing, they are not doing. Because people think maybe what you are doing is we are joking here. We are not joking. It's a great job. So every one contribution is very important. That's make us different than others. So we never give up. So something is very important. So what I will finish, be happy, don't worry, everything will be fine. So like my brother Oliver said, we are fine and then we should be okay. Thank you, Sister Marcian.
Wow, that's Vincent 0.5 today. Thank you, Brother Vincent. Talking about digital transformation is part of what we are going to give to the world. It's part of how we are going to work together, because we are talking about digital transformation also in this great company that is coming up. And you know, when you have a CEO that is going to combine digital transformation plus human heart, you can only imagine what is going to happen. Because before we have just those digital world, people just do it. But now if you put the heart inside, you can really feel what is going to happen and how the thing is going to go and how people are going to react. And the world is not going to ever be the same for a lot of people. A lot of people, because I believe us that we are here, we are going to take it out there and make a difference and tell people what to do. Like our brother Mike Ellis said earlier, get ready when the times come and they tell you what to do, go straight ahead and do it exactly, and you are not going to regret it. So thank you, Brother Vincent. I'm going to go to my brother Andy. Andy, hello.
Hi, Marcian. Hi, everyone. I'm going to do it, come from a different angle slightly, because you know I'm the figures man, and I love figures. So I want to first of all say to you, how many of you guys have written down your needs and wants, your dreams? How many of you guys have actually done that? Okay, a couple. Jolly good. You got to have an idea of where you're going. You got to have an idea of what you want, and you got to have a plan to get there. Now, Marty's mentioned this earlier. A lot of what ONPASSIVE is going to do is they're going to be able to do the bits and pieces that we don't know how to do. I'm not technically minded, as you guys know, but I know that I'm going to be able to get the company to market for me. So that's the bit I don't know. Perfect. If I can get someone to market for me, then what's my target? What do I have to find? Well, we've seen in previous, when we first looked at OConnect, and this is a guide, guys. It's not set in stone. These figures could change, but we know that if a customer paid $100, we were likely to get $25 as an ongoing fee because it's paid on a monthly basis. So therefore, if I'm going to get $25 from somebody using OConnect, and I get 100 of these people, that's $2,500 a month. Well, let me just tell you, the UK average pension is about $1,000. Like 820 odd pound a month. That's not an awful lot. So just with 100 customers, and bearing in mind OnPassive is going to help me find those customers, by the way, I've got twice the amount from OnPassive than I would do from a UK average UK pension scheme. And these people pay into this system for 30 or 40 years to achieve absolutely nothing. Realistically, it's absolutely nothing, particularly with what we've got at the moment. But okay, so plan ahead. Look at what it is that you want to achieve. As Mike said, dream big dreams. Christ, we've got an opportunity here. Marty said, this is unlimited, guys. You can have what you want. I know what I want, and I know what's going to get it for me. And I'm not being greedy. And we've said before, you know, once we reach a certain level, you've got to be able to help others. And that becomes ever growing, ever constant, because the more others like yourself, like us, have that income coming in, that money coming in for us to choose, make that decision for ourselves, the more we would be able to help others. And it becomes infectious. So just think what we can do. If you look at the bigger picture here, we have a lot of products. We have digital products that are second to none. They're value for money, as Mike has said. And I'm going to give you an example, because we know that the other video conferencing platform charges $6,500 a month for 10,000 attendees, and ours was, before it's relaunched, it may change, but it was $125 a month. Now, people are going to go back to the original company that they've been using, go, hold on a second, you've been charging me $6,500 a month when this company are doing it for 125. And by the way, they've got a lot more add-ons than you've got. What's going on? These customers are going to get angry about that. But this is where we come in. This is where we can share our dreams with others to introduce them to the concept of what Ash and his team have put together, to introduce them to the system that says, hold on, guys, this is a fair system and everyone gets a shake. You don't see someone walk across the stage with this huge check and they do it on a regular basis because they simply take their team or their group or whatever you want to call it with them. We're not like that. We've got nothing to do with that system. You have an opportunity to pick and choose whatever, and I mean whatever, Marty said it's unlimited, whatever you want. Mike therefore said, dream big dreams. And that's exactly what we can do with this opportunity that's coming up very shortly. Thank you, Marcy, and back to you.
Thank you, Brother Angie. Listen from you is always be interesting. You have to know your need and you have to plan ahead. And that's how your dream is going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. And Andy knows his need. I know my need, and I'm planning for it because I know this company will help me to upload it and to take it. So we have our sister with us, Sister Marie Pendy. I know that she know where she's going. She know the need that she want, and she's been preparing. She's been uploading it, and she have a plan. Can you tell us about planning big and dreaming big and together?
Thank you, Marcian, and thank you, everyone. Dreaming big together. Let's start from what brought us together here. We know of a prominent young man at one point. His name is Ash Mufare. He had dreams. He had opportunity to work in fields and he saw what it was. He gave his all, and he dreamed big. During his dreams, we know that he has stages of dreams that he made come true by his involvement in that field. So he has dreamt and he has worked hard. He had all these plans, and that dream has come true to a point where his vision got wider for that dream. And his vision includes or to figure out how to bring everybody, most people, so that he can continue to widen his dream. So he has this company that we are in now that has evolved us, and he has educated us for us to have our own dreams. In our own individual dreams, we do have plans as to how we're going to get to that dream. That when we fulfill that dream, together, it will fulfill Mr. Ash's dreams of uplifting larger persons than him and his entire family. So we come in place. So we all have our dreams, and each of our dreams has stages. And in order to fulfill each of that dream or to make it come true, we need resources. Let's take, for example, we are about 14 of us here on this webinar. Colin has his dreams. Right now, his specialty in certain things that he does for a living. Gifty has her dream. So do Maddie and Mike and everybody. We all need to, we are protecting our dreams, but we all have to share some part of our dreams, because in order for our dreams to come true, I need the expertise of Collins. I need the expertise of Oliver. So I also need the expertise of Peter Rogers and Maddie and Joyce in order for my stage of my dream to come true. So I need all of that. So when we work together and we have our individual dreams that we would like to have a favorably outcome, we need to tap into the resources that we have on hand. So once we have all of that, our individual dreams are being fulfilled, because we do have outcomes, even though we are still working on the larger dreams that are different within our dream that is that big. So if we do combine everybody's dreams, then we can dream big. We will continue to uplift, we'll continue to sustain Ash Mufara's dream, because we are the ones who, when we fulfill our dreams, we are going to together uplift humanity. So that's a little that I have for contribution.
Wow, 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 wow. Sister Mary, this is not little, because there's one thing that I pick from what you said. Combining the dream and working together will make us achieve more dream and better dreams. It means that's very big. Thank you so much. And this is what this company is all about. This company is not about individual of me. It's about taking a little from everybody, add it on what you are, getting what you have and put it to somebody's hands, and together we move on. That's why we say nobody will be left behind in this company. Thank you, Sister Mary. Yeah, today my sister Comfort is in the house. I've been begging her to take this moderation out from my hand. But she said, I'm going to sit on this hot seat today. So, Sister Comfort, I just want you to give your own opinion of the subject of today. Thank you. Thank you for putting me here on this hot seat.
Thank you, Sister Marcian. I think my seat is hotter than yours here, because I'm not the one to sit here and talk to people, but let's see how it goes. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm trying to a few things came to mind, but thank you for bringing me right far. And then after the big guys would have said the big things and I have nothing to say, you know. So maybe I'll just go around repeating stuff so that it sinks and even deeper. You know, the idea of dreaming together can be really, really a good idea. You know, like when people come together, maybe as families, as friends, or business partners, communities, and dream collectively, they foster motivation, accountability, resilience, and so much more, you know. So I was wondering, when I heard about dreaming big together, I was like, was this what I had in mind? Because there's so much involved in dreaming big and doing it as a team, as a family, as a community. Because along the way, we encourage and support one another. Like during hard times, if there's a problem, we share it as a group, as a family, as a team, and it feels lighter and we keep going. And of course, the fire keeps burning as we move on and going over the hurdles, right? So I was wondering, was this what I had in mind? Was this the kind of thing he was thinking about when we thought that he should share this vision or this mission or this whole project with us, to invite you and myself to be part of it? Because when we dream big as a team, as a family, we strengthen each other. There's unity, you know. We just remember at the very beginning, you were talking about the daughter of our sister, Julie Pierre, who is not feeling well. And we share the pain of our sister and her daughter. And we're calling on people to chip in a drop of something which will make an ocean that we need to get this child healthy again. That's the power of dreaming big and doing it as a team and doing it together. We don't only look at the money. We don't only look at what I came here to get. We look at his family. We treat everything from a holistic perspective. And there is so much power in that, you know. And keep asking, is this why Mr. Mubarak, you and myself? You know, and then it takes me back to what Mike Ellis said at the very beginning, but you need to check who you share your dreams with. You know, Ash is very passionate about doing what he wants to do, correcting the corruption and creating a single platform for all, be you, whether you're a PhD, you're an illiterate, you're rich, you're poor, you're whoever, all of us standing there will bear one single name and we share one language called love, right? But that was his intention. He's that kind of a person who is so loving, he's so passionate and so kind, and he thinks that everybody should behave like that. So thinking about checking who you share your dream with, who you want to dream big and move to the top with, that is where this other comes in now, you know, because at the very beginning, Ash thought, I mean well. I'm just doing that thing that everybody has been doing every day, but from a different perspective, in such a way that it benefits every and anybody. And so he opens his arms wide open, embraces everybody, says, come, let's go up there together. Let's move this, walk this journey together. And what happens? Along the way, he needs to stop and then check and then re-strategize. And then he goes through the list again and say, I think I had a bit more than I needed. And that is why I'm being distracted. That is why I'm being delayed. That's why I'm being dragged behind. That is why I am facing darts from left, right, front, and back and stuff like that. So dreaming big, as good as it might sound, it's a powerful thing when it's done with the right people. So that's why when we start off, we don't always just go and go and go. We go and then we stop and then we do SWOT analysis. We do other things. We check and you make checks and balances. Is it still going as planned? If not, what is holding us back? Who is holding us back? Who needs to wait right now? And let's move on, right? That is why at this point, you know, before now, when we had the lighting events at the Burj Khalifa, you know, I would come and share everything with all, share the progress of everything. However, right now, we only read progress from his body language because he has learned a lesson and he has kind of narrowed the number or reduced the number of people that he wants to finish this big dream with. That's why now the excitement literally is hiding in his chest pocket and we can only read it from his body, because when you look at him, you think that Ash really has something to tell me, but unfortunately he can't. His hands are tied, his lips are held because he has tried doing that and found himself wanting, right? So dreaming big, it's a powerful thing. It's a good thing. We plan together. We learn from one another. We share resources, like my sister Marie Pendy said, because there's nobody who can really do it all, right? You know, at the very beginning, I'm not sure that Ash foresaw what is happening now, what we're sitting here and talking. Even though Ash invited us to live this dream with him, to move with him, he did not see this talking part of it come. But then I think that's a resource, because somehow, while we sit here, Mike Ellis and the people who have been online for a while, they know these things and they try to interpret stuff for us. You know, we try as much as we can to keep a bit of order and keep those who are interested to learn in order so that Ash can concentrate. If Ash were just going to throw it out there and let everybody pick it up and do whatever they want to do, things might have been messier than it is now. Dreaming big together, big thing, good thing, powerful thing, but stopping and checking and then re-strategizing makes it much, much better. And while we are still hopeful, while we are still happy, while we're still in upbeat, it's because Ash still comes back. Even though he doesn't spell out anything in its real sense, but he tells you, I am coming back to tell you that I am still there. Me and my team are still working together, and we are still seeing progress. Things are going to be much, much better than they were before now. And so the dream big is still going on, and it's still going on together. The only thing that has changed is that the number of people who need to know a few things have changed or have reduced, and he has more time to concentrate, I think less headache, and he's doing much, much better. And we are going to have better than, you know, we were expecting or we thought we had before now. You know, so dreaming big together doesn't mean dreaming big with the whole world. Reason for which there is the saying, many are called, few are chosen. You know, we were called, so many of us. Ash has been choosing and choosing and choosing until where he is now. I believe he should be steady, a very steady person now, still dreaming big, still in a team, still in a family, still with a support system, but so reduced and making more sense. I believe that the future is bright, the future is beautiful, because we are doing just the right thing at the right time, and we would never have another opportunity like this one. Thank you, sis.
Wow, it's time for us to go home. Sister Comfort, thank you for this powerful explanation about dreaming big. Thank you, sister. You did well, and our CEO, he means what he wanted to do in the beginning, but he did not know that you don't have to share your dream with the whole world for it to be achieved. Now he knows what he's doing, he knows where he's going, and he knows exactly what to do. Talking about somebody who knows where he is going and what to do and how to dream big and to learn how to talk and get people with him that he can share his dream directly. I'm going to ask my brother Collins Manna to come in after Comfort, because I'm here somewhere of revelation. A lot have been choosing, but it's not everybody that is accepting the faith. And I know Collins can take it from there and tell us about everything. Thank you, Collins.
Oh, thank
After Collins, I'm going to ask my brother Peter Rogers to get ready, please.
Thanks, Marcian, for hosting us today. You know, I just want to greet everyone happy Sunday. You know, so Comfort, you just spill everything out. It's really great. You know, the topic is massive, and the topic is drawn from what I said. You know, when we look at some of the things that Ash mentioned in the OES, he said, let's dream big together. It's not a mistake. You know, let us dream big together. He wants all of us to dream big together. Let us not hang in our own comfort zone, because he never stayed in his own comfort zone. You know, the dream, the creation of what Ash is doing started with his own vision and his dream. He never stayed in his comfort zone, because yes, you can have the best dream in life. If you don't take action, your dream means nothing. Mr. Ash's father took action, and he never stayed in his comfort zone, because staying in your comfort zone means you will build something only for yourself and your family. He said, how do I come off my comfort zone, build a platform where everyone succeeds, where I can accommodate all the other dreams? That's why he said, let's dream big together, because he wants to accommodate our dreams, not only the affiliate that will come in, but companies as well that are struggling. He wants to accommodate their dreams, their aspiration. So he said, all right, I want to do something where you guys can come in, pay less, do less, and more. With that humanitarian part of it, you know, that humanity, that's the dream, that's Ash's dream, you know, the humanity. But he said, all right, if I want to have a community like the way Comfort said, I need to share my concept with them. How many of us are thinking about Ash's concept in the first place, why he created this company and why is he doing what he is doing? It's because of what is in his heart, that burning desire of humanity. And for you to be able to earn more to bless humanity, it means there must be a mechanism for you to do less and pay less, because you cannot give what you don't have. How can you bless somebody if you don't have something? How can a hungry man bless another hungry man? So Ash wants you to be really filled with what? You say, fill your tank. Then start with your neighbors, your family, move on and move on. That is the reason he is doing what he is doing. When Vincent said, yes, people can do what we have. Yes, the technology, you know, the AI, a lot of companies are going AI. How many of them has a community like us? How many of those companies, you can check all the tech giants, they don't have this community. The community where they can say, all right, let me do this. There are times that I've challenged this thing. I sat back and I asked myself, what if the other company has a community? Because they go out and say, yes, we want to bless the world. But how, I don't understand how one person can travel the whole continent. How many continents, and said, I will do this, I will do that. You cannot do it on your own. You need a community. What if they can do things like this? You know, it will be amazing. It's just because they don't want to do it. Like Andy said, they don't want to do it. The will is not there. There is no willingness. But I said, you know what? I want to do something different. And to do something different, to go against the normal odds, there must be persecution. Because know that you will have fight back. You are exposing them. For instance, if I have to build a company, give you add-ons for free, meanwhile, others are giving you add-ons, they are charging you. Do you think they will allow me to go ahead? They will come after me. But Mr. Ash Mufara formed the thick skin and said, you know what? I'm going all the way. I will give you old trim for free. You know, the time when old trim, everybody said, wow, wow, wow. Money, but he said, I'll give it for free. Just imagine if there is a company that will give you things for free, add-ons for free. Now, I'm not talking about the affiliate. Companies that are looking for software solution. A company is there that can give you add-ons for free for you to enhance your own business. Will you say no? Will you say no? No company will say no, because they are looking for free tools and services to enhance their own business, to grow. Most companies look for free services, and hardly will you see free services out there. Ms. Ash Mufara is coming up with a company that will give you add-ons for free. You have the baseline like other companies, and he will say, this add-on, I will not charge you. Take it for free. Enhance your business. That is the movement, that dream big, not only for the affiliate, but for companies also. Companies that are struggling, they can also dream big now. You know, when they dream big, make more money, what happened? Like Oliver said, they give pay raise. Nobody will be made redundant, because what's the need of making you redundant if I'm ending more? You know, they will recruit more people because there will be jobs. But if they are struggling with software solution, because we are moving now, we are in the digital age, they are struggling. Do you think they will hire others? You know what they will do? Vincent, you will do 5 people job. No need to recruit another person. That's what they will do because of financial constraint. Mr. Ash Mufara is putting something that will help medium, you know, small size and large size corporation. There are companies that will benefit a lot within this, not only the affiliate. Affiliate will be only 25%, maybe 20%. We are talking about 80% of those users, you know, and customers. These are the people who are looking for what Mr. Ash Mufara is building. These are the people that will make up what we are talking about. And that is where the blessing will come from the affiliate. For the affiliate who still don't understand where they are, please start to open your mind. Where you are standing on a gold mine under your foot, covered by soil, but you don't know that there is a gold mine under your foot. Because things that are happening, now as we speak is massive. So I will leave it there.
Wow, thank you, Brother Collins. I'm glad you take it in a different way and talking about the technology and the small and big businesses. So we just want to remind people, because we know that we are streaming on maybe 20 to 18 YouTube channel. And please, if you are in those channels, subscribe and click on the button so that every time that we are live, you're not going to miss any of what we do every Sunday here in the Hero. And we are talking about a company, a digital company with software solution that is going to be in all various level that we do online. It's going to help small and big business company, like our brother Collins just said. So get ready to join this movement, get ready to join this company that is going to be coming soon. So at this point, I'm going to ask my brother Peter Rogers to say something about his dream and dreaming big together.
Thank you, Marcian. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Obviously, I'm just going to cover a few things here. I know a lot's already been covered by every individual here, but I want to talk about, like Mike was saying, dream bigger. People have said to me, well, why do you need a dream? You need a dream to focus on. And to get to that dream, you need to have goals, to stepping stone. And I just sort of want to go sort of relate to my business, my everyday business. How it's not a dream, but I do set goals at the end to run my business. I have so many jobs to do in a day, and what I do in the morning, I write my jobs down on a piece of paper, and as I write those jobs down, I know I might have 10 to 15 jobs on my list, and I need to achieve those goals, that end by doing that list by the end of the day. Now, as I go through my day, I tick off those goals, and I'm achieving my goal to get to the dream, which is to get the list done. That's just the basic stuff. Now, like people, are talking about dreams here. They want a big mansion, they want the yacht, and they want the cars, and and it's great. That's what we all want. That I want that. That's definitely one of my dreams. My dreams down the road. But I've got other dreams as well in between, little dreams, and I have to. And what I do is I work my way through my dreams. I work my way through the process of getting to each dream. I wanted a camper van. I've just personally, I've been wanting a camper van for the last 2 years. I've set my dream. I did it 2 years ago. I've got pictures of what I wanted, and I've actually just bought one actually over the last few weeks. But I've worked at it to get to that dream. That's achieving the goal. Okay, so what I'm saying here is like everybody's got to have a dream, and you have to work to get to the aim to get that dream. So you've got to set goals to get there. I'm trying to be basic here, and it's great that everything everybody's saying, okay, but obviously there is work in the process of getting to your dream. Okay, so you have to stay focused on the dream. Okay, and when you've got the dream up on the wall or whatever, okay, you stay focused on it, and that gives you the motivation then to work towards your dream. But set little goals in between to get to where you need to go. Okay, that's the way I do that's the way I run my life. That's the way I've always done it. And I think a lot of people, they say, yeah, I've got a picture of a house, and that's it. They don't actually work their way to set themselves goals to get to that end goal, the dream. So set your goal, get your dream, set your goals, and you're on your way. Now, going back to obviously what's happening with the IT business that we're all involved in, there's a lot of things happening, and that is a good stepping stone to use to achieve, to get to those goals and to get to your dream. So that's all really I wanted to say. I'll just sort of break it down. Really, you've got to work at it as well. It's great to have a dream, but you've got to be focused on that dream, and by setting goals, you will achieve the goal, achieve the dream. Okay, so I'll pass it back to Marcian, and thank you very much for letting me say a few words.
Wow, thank you so much, Peter. You have to have a dream, you have to set a goal, and you have to eventually work on it little by little, and you go get there. And I believe you, This company will help you after you set your dream and you have a goal. This company will help you to achieve, because everyone sitting down here and talking, we are going to get little by little, and together we have to act on everyone's dream and push us, and we are going to be forced to succeed. This company will force you to succeed. Your dream is going to be achieved. So keep dreaming. You know, talking about focus and being fine, we have somebody that believes on this company so much since from day one. He know that he have to focus on what he does, because his brother did the same thing, even though he's not here. He's been traveling around the globe, but he's focusing on what he thinks. And his brother know here that he is fine. And I want just him to tell us why having this dream and thinking and focusing about it is too much and is really, really important. Brother Oliver Fonte, welcome.
Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. And I want to thank all the speakers, man. You guys you said everything, you know, and there's one general thing that makes me to know that, yes, we all will dream big together, the humanitarian part of it. Everybody that has, from my big brother, Mike Ellis, to everybody in here, they mention one thing: impact people's life. That is the heart, and that is the togetherness that Mr. Ash, you know, focus on. And when I joined this company from day one, like I always say, we are fine. Another, because when I look at the whole structure of the company, and this is where I'm supposed to be. I will not end up be a 9-to-5 person. And dream big together is a very good topic for us to talk about. And when you want to say we dream big together, we look what the structure that Ash has put together. What would make us to realize that dream? The sustainability of the company. By who? By Mr. Ash Mufara, a good CEO, a well-focused, that person that has good vision, that knows that when he put this company together, everybody will be fine, and everybody that dream will dream big together, and we are going to impact people's lives along the line. Then when you come again, you look at the time, you see that all of us, we are working. Some of us will have part-time jobs also. Add to that, you know. But now, because of that, the time you have, you put in maybe 2 hours, 4 hours a day, because you have your own business. You have your own business. You have that time that you enjoy yourself, and you also dream big. And all of us, I'll have that enough time that I can call Mino. Hey, Mino, where are you? Auntie Marie, where are you? In Virginia, I'm coming to Virginia. Hey, Comfort, where are you? Bam. You know, Francine, where are you? Send it out. Okay, I'll be there next week. Chuck. It's not like I'll say, okay, I want to take vacation. I want to take my vacation and go here. No, there's nothing like vacation. You have vacation all the time. You know, you have a business again also. And that business, you have control over your business, over your own business. All the billionaires today in the world, they have multiple businesses, making multiple source of income. MSI, you know, in this our own company, you have multiple products, and they are stand-alone. They are stand-alone company that are multi-billion. My brother Mike Ellis here can testify on that. That stand-alone, each of those products are multi-billion industry. We don't know how many is going to get into the market within 1 year, but we know that we have more than 5. Tell me if you have more than 5. You sit in the comfort of your house, or you are in the beach in vacation. You need just maybe 2 hours, 3 hours a day. You know, but you have to do something to gain something in the company. You have to put in some time. You have to log into your business. You have to go to the marketplace. You have to look at your wallet, you know, and when you look at that wallet, you will just smile, because you have multiple products that are there, which are stand-alone and multiple companies. And then you have that sustainability. It's a company that is going to be a generational wealth company. You know, we are talking about AI technology company that Mr. Ash is putting in place. When you look at each of the tech companies that in the world, the first 10 richest people in the world, between 6 and 8 are all the tech company. Tell me where you and I we are going to be. Why can't we do that? Will make us to dream big together. Your lifestyle also, your lifestyle alone will attract people. Your zip code will change. From Toyota to Lexus to Mercedes, people, friends will start calling you, hey, oh boy, hey girl, what's happening? I'm not seeing you doing anything. You are not working, but I'm seeing you, your lifestyle. Can you show me that business? What have you been in? Bam, that friend comes in. You also, since we all have our projects, dreams to go develop back home, dreams to do water project, dreams, medical health center, dreams, hospital or schools. Now you see now that together we dream big together. Like my sister said here, I'll call Mary. Hey, what are you doing in the village? Water project. Can you give me the phone number of that contractor? Please, I want that contractor to also come to my village to do something. You see, that is the dream that, and the family that Mr. Ash has created, that is going to make all of us who will dream big together and dream big together. The balance, then also that balance that Mr. Ash, that balance between the rich and the poor, the percentage is going to shrink. People, remember that this is a global company. This is a global company. So everybody is going to feel good. And there is every reason, like he put it, there is every reason for us to be successful. He said, we have the technology, we have the network, we have the resources. And also, we also, the founders also, he understands the market. That is the sustainability also part that I'm talking about, the stability of the company. He understands the market. He knows what the users they want. And he understands the technology. He knows the technology that's out there in the market. And he knows how he is going to, come out with our own. That's going to be more perfect, better solution, better in all the features than any other company there in the market, in a cheaper rate. Everybody will come to us. We'll have the resources, the money to be able to live to get that big dream together. You see, so there's every reason for us to dream big. We'll work together because we are like a family. Chris Johnson is announcing prayers every day. Chris Johnson is talking about humanitarian work. That is the interconnection also, again, that I'm talking about. So for us to dream big together, this company is one of its kind. There's no company out there, and there are a lot of factors that has connected together that is going to make us to dream big, live good, put in less time, lavishly. You have no office that you pay, you go pay bills, pay office bill, office rent, space, pay electricity, space, no, in the comfort of your house. You lie in the beach, you wake up in the morning, log in, do your thing, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, enjoy yourself. I will leave you there, but we are fine. And I say, big things are coming very soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Oliver. We are fine, and big things are coming very soon. And before we go back to our brother Mike Ellis, we have Sister Gifty that have not said anything. Sister, you want to say something? And after Sister Gifty, I'm going to ask Francine to say something, to give her own opinion about dreaming big. And after Sister Gifty is Francine, and we'll go back to Mike Ellis to close the webinar for us. So, Sister Gifty, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Sister Marcel. Thank you. Wow. We are dreaming big together. As we are dreaming big together, we have to know the reason why we are dreaming big. Because through Mr. Ash, our dreams are going to come true. And what I've been pounding upon is about naysayers, distractors, the accusers, the confusers. Because there is a group of people that do not want you to achieve your dream or your goals. So the moment you share your dreams with them, they try to discourage you. As we are here right now, we have people bombarding us, but they are the first people who are going to rush into it. So as a human being, you have to be focused and know where you are going. Because as you are dreaming big, the one beside you, maybe the person is also dreaming and the person doesn't want you to achieve what you want to achieve. So be aware of people whom you choose to work together with. Because if the person is not aiming what you are aiming, the person is always going to pull you down. The person will not allow you to be focused. But if we are going to achieve it together, then we have to work with the same-minded people who want to achieve good things, who want to achieve their goals, who want to go somewhere, who want to enlarge their coast, not those who will come and discourage you and take your place. That is why we have to be wise enough, because in this world, not everybody who laughs with you is wishing good for you. But our dear CEO has brought us together to help us to achieve our goals. As we are dreaming big together, let us work with those who understand the dream that the CEO has. Let us help those who want to achieve also with good mind, good heart, as our company is built with a heart. That is why we are here today. Because I know that we are here to achieve one goal. Those who are on this panel, if not because of the one goal we want to achieve, I don't think we wake up and come and sit here. No. But we know what we know, and we know where we are going. That is why we are here. You can choose to believe, you can choose not to believe, but it is coming on live. It is coming on live, and nobody is going to convince you that this is a good place, this is a better place for me to be. Tune your mind, tune your heart to the better things and the better days ahead of us. Don't be lacking behind. Oh, is it true? Is it going to work? No. Be positive always. Be positive and stay focused, because you know what is coming. If you don't know, since 2018, we have been hearing our CEO saying, dream big, dream big, dream big. So by now, your dream has to be more than even what you were expecting. Let us dream together and achieve good things and avoid the naysayers. Let us all work together to achieve our goals. Thank you, Sister Marcia.
Thank you, Sister Gifty. I love the smile and I love what you just said, and we all agree with that. And before I go to Francine, I see Mino is back. So Mino, do you want to say a few words before Francine give her own opinion?
Sure, thank you. So, big dreams become real when hearts align. What we imagine together, we can build together. One dream alone is powerful. Together, it's unstoppable. Let's plant bold ideas and watch them bloom. In unity, our aspirations find wings. Together, we can turn dreams into a legacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Mino. Together we can turn dream into reality, and that's the reason we are here. And together we are going to turn our dream into reality with the help of Mr. Mufara and this company. Thank you so much for always being here with us. Sister Francine, we want to hear your own opinion about dreaming big. Mark Ellie should be ready because he have a lot to tell us and we don't want to miss anything.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry because I'm having some noise at the background. It won't take long. Very soon it will be over. Sorry for that. It has been a great meeting. Can you hear me?
Yeah, if you have some noise, you want us to come back to you?
Please, please. Thank you.
Okay, I'll come back to you. And at this point, I'm going to ask our brother Mike Ellis, please. We know that you were going to come back to tell us so many things. I did not forget about the number, about other things. I'm so willing to hear it, and I believe everybody wants to hear.
Yeah, no, thanks, Marcy. And I really want to play off our UK brothers, Peter and Andy initially. When you listen to Peter, really take his advice at heart. The company we're coming into, it is not a passive company. Absolutely is not passive. You have to do a certain number of things in order to get the system together that will work for you to bring in sales and a commission. You have to go to work. You really do. Now, is it difficult? No, it's not. But Peter's right. You have to get things in priority. You have to build your list. You have to know what you're going to do. If you don't, obviously you don't know that yet because Mr. Farr hasn't brought anything out yet. But as he does that, you have a vast amount of experience just on this panel that will tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. It's not going to be difficult, but there will be things to do. And then I want to play off Andy just a little bit. Andy talked about the numbers, and he was spot on. When you start to think about the numbers, to start with, understand that what Mr. Buffar is giving us is a complete system. You're going to be able to come on, build your business, and put it to work for you. That's revolutionary. You're not going to find that anyplace else in the world. It's never been done. That's what Mr. Buffar is bringing to the table. And as you come on and you build the platform that will go to work for you, that's when the sales will come in and the commissions will come in. This is a sales business. You have to have sales in order to make a commission. And Andy was spot on. If you make 100 sales, your income for that 100 sales is going to be about $2,500. Pretty simple. If you make on an average $25 per sale and you make 100 sales, it's $2,500. Now, I will get into the numbers, Marcianne, but I'm not going to do it today because we've been on for over an hour and a half. But I promise you, the next time we're on, I'll start with the numbers. They are extraordinary. And when you understand the numbers, you're going to understand what you have in hand and what it's going to do for your financial future. And I'll start out with very, very conservative stuff. But when you look at the numbers and you think about it in terms of a year, because it takes time for the numbers to build for you. But when you start to look at the numbers, what they do in a year, and then you start to think, as Oliver talked about, 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 products, and what that does. When I get into it, believe me, when I'm done, the next time we talk, you won't sleep for a week. And hopefully in that week period of time, Mr. Buffar will come out and say, we're ready to run. And then you're not going to sleep for the next year. But I will the next time I come on, because it takes a little bit of time, Marcianne, and we've been on an hour and a half. The next time I come on, I will start here, and I'll get you in a place where you're not going to sleep. And that's where we all want to be. Go ahead, Marcianne, back to you.
Wow, this is exactly what I wanted to hear. I mean, I'm glad you're keeping it for next time so that we are telling you guys, you have to stay tuned. You have to subscribe to those YouTube channels wherever you are watching us right now, because great things are coming, and this is where it's going to be done. This is where the announcement is going to be. And Mark Ellis, I promise us next week, next Sunday, the same time, we're going to be here. So thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. And I'm going to ask Francine to give her a word about to living big dream together. And Francine, if you can as well close this webinar for us, it's going to be a good thing. Thank you so much.
Okay, merci beaucoup. Thank you, Marcianne, and thank you, everybody. I have just reactivated my dreams with Michaelis now because he started saying something and then stopped. I wanted him just to continue so that I could not sleep the coming night. Thank you, everybody. What I have to say is that before something comes to reality, it has to be a dream. Whatever we have surrounding us started with a dream. And if we are here, all of us, we have to acknowledge that we were pushed by our dream. Now, the company we are in has this specific aspect that it brought a huge dream on top of ours. And we could not realize our own dream without this company we are in. So it's very important for each one, and particularly for myself, I realized that I had to be very organized by making a plan. I will tell you that I have an envelope in my bedroom. I see this envelope every day where I have written a figure. I put that figure because I am having projects for which I need to have this amount of money. So I wrote it, and every day I look at it, and my dream becomes more and more real as we go, as we have meetings, as we share information. But I sealed this envelope because I don't even want anyone to see the number I put there, because we have to protect our dream. Some people don't know our process. They don't know how far we are, because a dream has to be nurtured. A dream has to be put on paper and with steps, different steps to reach. When you reach such a step, you just take it and you go to the next one. So I completely agree that we have to protect ourselves, because all of us don't have the same process. It may take time for some, while others will go very fast. At the same time, we have to protect our company exactly like a bird will protect his little kitties. So we have to protect our company by sticking to the vision our CEO had and shared with us. It was his own dream he shared with us. And we knew that by adhering to his dream, ours will become true. Ours will come to pass. So if we don't protect it and we let anyone say whatever, all of us will lose in this game. Last time our CEO spoke about company spirit. In many companies, there is a spirit. There are guidelines. There are rules and regulations. Those are the framework in which a company has to reach the goal it fixed to itself. We have to have that discipline. Some things would be internal among us. We don't have to go outside and start telling stories. It's not serious. If we want to be successful, we have some information that have to be shared among few people only. It's not that there is no transparency, it's just that since we are working towards our success, we have to keep certain things to ourselves. People outside may not understand. They may say something that will jeopardize our work through the success. So whatever we have said today concerning the products, we do have products above the cost of the market, and those products are technically powerful. Companies may need to use them. Private people would need to use them. What we could do is not say that much about it, not make everything public. And when we come public, we are powerful because we are the only one proposing this to the world. And then we have to always keep in mind that not many companies are taking into consideration the humanitarian part of business. We see so many business today where people put in their pockets and don't care. If we talk about protecting our environment, how many billionaires have private jets without thinking of what it can cause to the rest of the world? How many of them are treating bad people at their service to help them be who they are? They don't care about that. And what Mr. Mufare came with is a concept where each human life worth it. What he came out with is something that takes into consideration the human rights charter. All of us, we hear those things, but when you look deeply in what we are doing in this company, it's just to claim this to become a reality. Everything we have here, and when you discuss in private with people, they want this, they want that, they want education, they want food, they want all over. All these are subjects that have been dealt with for ages, and we don't see really the outcome into our world. So I think we are coming at the right time to implement something which is really needed in our world. And we have to show it with our own behaviors and as a group together. The togetherness is very important. And we have to abide to certain rules. Most of us have some experiences because all of us, we are working in companies, we are doing this, we know the culture of companies. So let us not be outside those rules when it comes to our own company. We have to be jealous of our own company, our success. Thank you, Marcian.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Sister Francine Afan, for this great conclusion and ending of this webinar of today. I just want to take this opportunity to thank everybody that came in today, take their time. I know that you have so many beautiful things to do, but you choose to be here with us. We do this every Sunday at the same time, and we are going to see you again next Sunday. And I promise you guys, Mark Ellis is going to be here, and you are going to have some night without sleeping.